On August 8th, 2025, President Trump met with President Aliyev and Prime Minister Pashinyan for a peace summit. Weeks before the meeting, there had been some leaks from the State Department that the United States was planning to suggest its involvement in a so called corridor through Armenia, linking Azerbaijan proper with its exclave of Nakchivan. What started out as leaks and rumors turned out to be reality when what was termed the Trump route was announced.
Declaration establishes what they are calling a great honor for me. I didn't ask for this. The Trump route for international peace and prosperity, which is a special transit area that will allow Azerbaijan to get full access to its territory of Nakchivan while fully respecting Armenia's sovereignty.
What does this route currently look like? I headed down to southern Armenia to take a look. The entirety of the route through Armenia connecting Azerbaijan proper with its exclave spans about 32 kilometers. I decided to travel from the town of Mehri to the village of Narnadzor. This would take me on about 22 kilometers of the proposed 32-kilometer road. I began in the picturesque town of Mehri and drove south towards the Iranian border. Mehri is the largest town in this area and once hosted an important train stop on the old Soviet train route from Nakchivan to Mehri to Horadiz in Azerbaijan. A lot of the old signage and Soviet buildings remained in the area from when the area hosted Soviet border guards and soldiers. Most of the road traversed right against the Araks or Aras River, and across the river you can see Iran. Once the road split from the highway leading into the Shikahogh Reserve, so ended the asphalt. From this point forward, most of this road were where the old train tracks lay, dismantled right after independence. This road remained unpaved for the rest of the way. A lot of the old train tunnels were in very poor condition and clearly required a lot of repair. The road is often either right up against the mountains or cuts straight through them as the mountains approach the river. The Russian border guards that once controlled access to Narnadzor had left the area since January. Narnadzor was a quaint little village full of gardens and fields. A lot of construction of new housing was also taking place in the village. What became evident on this trip was that a lot of investment and improvements of infrastructure were needed. What is to come of Trump route will need a lot of work.